Welcome back to Clean Tech, home of the daily technology news reviews. And today we'll be talking a little bit more about Russia and Ukraine and everything that's going on. We won't be talking too much about the situation, but something that revolves around technology that is actually pretty neat and it's actually pretty inspirational. So let's go ahead and take a look. So Ukraine is calling on an underground group of hackers to defend against Russia. Not necessarily a group, but they're just calling for anybody that knows a specific skill set when it comes to hacking. They're asking for anybody to help. As you can see here, on February 24th, the government of Ukraine was asking for volunteers from the country's hacker underground to help protect critical infrastructure and conduct cyber spying missions. So we'll get into this in just a second, but not only to protect the infrastructure that they have in Ukraine, but to also spy on the Russians. And they were looking for this is the post that was put out. Ukrainian cyber community, it's time to get involved in the cyber defense of our country, the post read, asking hackers and cybersecurity experts to submit an application via Google Docs listing their specialties such as malware development and professional references. So that was the co-founder of a cybersecurity company in Kyiv, which is which is the capital of Ukraine. And they have been, he says that Ukraine does not have a cyber defense team, so it's their job to now create a cyber defense team in the middle of a war, which is a pretty unique situation. The other thing that's really insane is that the defensive unit would be employed to defend infrastructure such as power plants and water systems, because in 2015 there was a cyber attack that widely attributed to Russia state hackers over about 250,000 Ukrainians that had lost electricity due to that. And if you were to lose that much electricity or water during a war, it'd be pretty detrimental not only to the country but also to the troops that were fighting. So an offensive volunteer unit, Ashuv, said he was organizing would help Ukraine's military conduct digital espionage operations against invading Russian forces. So they'd kind of try to spy on Russia and try to kind of identify exactly what Russia's plans are, where they're gonna attack, what time they're gonna attack, and things like that, to try to give them a step ahead. We have an army inside our country, he said. We need to know what they're doing. So they have also been finding software that we've talked about on this channel multiple times that Russia has already been deploying, and they are very suspicious that Russia will have a cyber attack coming, so they're trying to build up a good defense infrastructure in Ukraine. So obviously Russia has denied the allegations, but like I was saying, the Ukrainian security official said earlier this month that the country had no dedicated military cyber force. It is our task to create them this year, he told the Washington Post. So, and they've already received hundreds of applications and was going to begin vetting them to ensure none of them are Russian agents. And we've actually already seen that as late as yesterday, that there was some Russians impersonating Ukrainians. So they definitely have to make sure that they're not just giving out secrets to Russians. So that was a pretty neat thing to see people volunteer to be able to go be on the cyber defense and on the cyber offense of Ukraine. You don't hear about that too much. The other thing that I want to talk about was today's sponsor, which is CleanPhone. CleanPhone is a phone that we've designed here at CleanRider to be able to protect your kids not only at home, but also when they're away from home on the internet. CleanPhone does some pretty incredible things, and as you can see here, CleanPhone is responsible for managing apps, so you can kind of manage which apps you do and don't want installed on your kids' phones. Like if you don't want them to have TikTok, but Instagram's okay, or maybe when they get older they can have TikTok. You can also monitor texting and calling history. You can also schedule app usages. You can see a call log. You can see a text log. And you can also get a report of how much screen time your kids are using on each app per day. These are a couple of really neat features that a lot of people really look forward to when they get their clean phone. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments, or go ahead and visit our website. The link will be down there in the description. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope anybody affected by the Ukraine and Russian situation is safe and that they're able to find some sort of safety. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and like always, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.